Hello, my name is Jacori. I am a 4th grade student. My mission project is on La Purisima Conception in Lompoc, California. This mission was built in 1787. However, in 1812, a massive earthquake destroyed the original mission. Later, the Spanish colony moved to the current location north of Lompoc. Here is a map of the mission. Now we're going to go to the sky to get a bird's eye view. Now we're going to go to the courtyard to see the cemetery. Here is the cemetery. This is where all the early Californians were buried when they died. Now I'm going to show you the bell tower. Here is the front side of the bell tower. And this is the back side of the bell tower. The bells were used to signal the beginning and end of the day. Different ways of ringing the bell signal different events. You can ring the 2 bottom bells, but you cannot ring the top bell. You cannot ring the top bell because it is made out of wood. Now we're going to check out the mission sanctuary. These are Chumash Indian natives. This is one angle of the inside of the sanctuary. As you can see, there's lots of beautiful art on the walls. Here is another view inside. Now, this is the priest. This is where the priest would prepare for having everybody inside the sanctuary. This is the back room. Now I'm going to show you the tallow vats. These are the tallow vats. Tallow vats were one of the most important structures in the mission. They were used to create soap and candles. The one on this side would be used to create soap, and the one on this side would be used to make candles. Now we're going to see the soldiers' barracks. These are the barracks. This is where the soldiers would sleep, live, and relax. These are their guns, shields, and ropes. The next room we're going to be looking at is the weaving room. The weaving room is where they would create clothes for the people that lived in the mission. Next is the leather workers room. The leather worker would use animal hide and turn it into leather. Then he would use the leather to create saddles. For the next room, I couldn't find enough information to build it. Next is the blacksmith shop. This is the blacksmith shop. The blacksmith would forge all the metals that the mission would use for tools like this braiding iron. Next is the stone mill. The stone mill is where they would grind olives into olive oil. They would have a donkey go around it to pull a wheel that would crush the olives with a stone wheel. And they would use most of the remains to create olive oil. Next is the corrals. In the corrals, they had chicken, sheep, pigs, cows, last but not least, horses. To mark the cattle, they would use tools from the blacksmith. They would use the braiding iron. They would use it on a cow to mark it with a certain symbol. Next is the fountain. There are also sometimes rabbits that could be found nearby. This is the fountain. In the fountain, they would wash their clothes and other things. Next is the Indian huts. These are the Chumash Indian huts. Even after Indians joined the mission community, they were still allowed to keep their huts. This was the first part of my mission project. The next part is a slideshow. Thank you.